Hi everyone, wanted to update everyone since it's been a while since we vlogged, or I vlogged, whatever. So this is what happened. In March, I think it was the 28th, I went into the hospital for an infection in my back where I had a spinal fusion. And Sean's gonna hold up a picture of the x-ray so that you can see the metal that was in my back. Looks like an Eiffel Tower. But because the metal is a foreign object, in the body, it's prone to get infection, and I had a really bad infection of strep. So they went in, I had to have 2 emergency surgeries. One was to debride it, which basically means wash the infection out. And then the next one, they did a few days later. Then they took all of the metal out, except for a few pieces that had welded to my bones in my hips. So the Eiffel Tower is gone, and I don't have any increase of scoliosis, which is why I had them in the first place. And I was in the hospital for about 2 weeks, and during that time, I couldn't eat much because with the surgery, my swallowing was weak, and because of the anesthesia, maybe I was worn out for a couple days. So I lost weight, and then I proceeded to gain it all back and lose it again. And amazingly, what was the perfect texture that I could eat was gefilte fish. If anybody out there doesn't know, gefilte fish is a traditional food that Jewish people eat. And the deal is with it is that it's supposed to have all kinds of fish from the 7 seas. And it actually only had, I think, 4. It was whitefish, carp, and some other kinds. But anyways, they're fucking delicious. And they were the perfect texture that I was allowed to eat. It's called mechanical solids. I don't know what the hell that means, but basically you have to grind everything up until it's chunky. And the first thing I ate when I could start eating again was hospital meatloaf. And after not eating for a week and a half, it was delicious. And it looked like ground up meat, like cat food, my mom said. And I ate lots of yogurt too. Oh, and I was on IV antibiotics. They sent me home with a PICC line. If anybody doesn't know what that is, it's a line that goes into your arm to one of your main arteries, I think. And so I had IV antibiotics for, I'd say, about a month. Yeah. And now, because the infection was so bad, they want to make sure that it doesn't come back. I'm on an oral antibiotic for 6 months. So now it's 4 months left, which is great because I still have problems swallowing pills. I get a tasty oral suspension, aka liquid. When the doctor told me that I was going to be taking antibiotics, I said, well, do you have it in a liquid? And they said, yeah, it's amoxicillin. I said, oh, that's the bubblegum medicine. And they said, yeah, Sure is. I said, okay, I won't mind that for 6 months. No, it is not the bubblegum medicine. It tastes like crap. And so I have to, oh, and it's 3 times a day. So I have to chase it with Ritz crackers to get the taste out of my mouth. Oh, I can't, I guess it's better than having to gag up pills when they get stuck. So, yeah. And amazingly enough, even though I was in the hospital for about a week or 2 weeks, you know, during class, during school, I pulled it off and was able to graduate. So I graduated from college on May 12th, day after my brother's birthday. And I went across the stage. I was so nervous that I didn't look at the crowd because I was afraid that because I was nervous, my leg or my back would spasm and I would drive myself off the stage. So I had 2 people go across with me, my advisor and then Sean, because he knows how to take control of the chair if something went awry. And it was really amazing that my mom said that the first people to stand up when I went across the stage were the teachers. And then everybody in the entire Joel Coliseum gave me a standing ovation, which is kind of ironic when you think about it. But yeah, I didn't see the standing ovation, but I heard it. Because everybody, of course, knows screaming and go, yeah. And there were some people that were blowing air horns for their family, and they did that for me too. And it was pretty cool, and everybody was in my family. As far as I know, probably some of the other people in the audience got real choked up, including Sean, which was really sweet. But when I was going across the stage, I hear Sean, well, and after when I got off the stage, I hear Sean sniffing. And I kept looking at him and said, what the fuck are you sniffing for? And he didn't say anything. And I was like, what are you sniffing for? Because it was getting on my nerves. Turns out he was crying because he was so emotional. And he finally got that out. That he said, it was just so touching. That's what he said. And I said, oh my God. We stopped right before the elevator. I said, I am so sorry. I was such a bitch. What are you sniffing for? Yeah. So that was cool. And then we went home and hung out with our friend Dusty, my brother Asa, his girlfriend Sarah, and my mom. And we had ice cream cake. It was great. Definitely fun. Oh, and because of my graduation, I sent out invitation or announcements. So those are the invitations I sent out. And a lot of my friends and family sent me money, and it was enough that I luckily was able to buy a refurbished MacBook Pro with only putting in $101 for a MacBook Pro, and I love it. It's beautiful. And Sean got the old MacBook that I used previously, so he's very happy. I don't think we've turned the TV on, except for one day when my dad came over to watch an episode of The Office. Well, my dad and my brother. Other than that, the TV's been off ever since I got the computer and Sean got my old one. And it's really funny because that's all we do. We sit in the living room together, work on our computers. Well, not work right now. Most of the time, because I just got done with school, taking a kind of a week off before I start working as doing web design. And we'll just be on our computers, perfectly happy, sitting with each other. Every once in a while we'll talk, and he'll see something funny, and he'll send me the link to my email, and I'll check it out. Yeah. Oh, most people can tell. Wait, okay. First off, I need to apologize for one of my videos because I said if you can't tell that my hair dye, or my hair, the color, is different, I said you must be stupid. I regretted saying that because I am well aware that people have eye problems, blind, can't see well. So I'm sorry. My hair did change that time. And now it is kind of a light blue and a light pink stripes in the front. But I think Sunday I'm getting ready to get my nurse to add a little thicker pink to the stripe. John had a cameo. Alright, well I think that's all. Thanks for watching and I'll see you soon. I love you.